Here's the truth no one wants to hear. Dopamine detox doesn't exist. It's a fad not supported by science. I know, we all want a quick fix, but if you've been following it, you wasted your time. It might deepen your feelings of guilt and inadequacy, thinking there's something wrong with you, but it's the method that's flawed. It's difficult and unpleasant by design, and to top it off, it doesn't even work. Just imagine trying to fix your habits with a method that actually makes things worse. Hello there, my name is Leo, and as someone deeply invested in real, science-backed self-improvement, I'll show you why this isn't the magic fix it's made out to be. I'm gonna start by debunking the myths around this topic, and you're gonna walk away from this video with alternatives you can start using today. No detox required, so make sure to stick around till the end. Now you might be thinking, if dopamine detox doesn't work, why do people swear by it? I'll explain in just a minute why this myth continues to be so popular. But first, let's dive into why it doesn't work in the first place. Well, here's the thing, it's not like this is some hidden truth that no one's talking about. In fact, numerous reputable news outlets like Cleveland Clinic and The Scientist have already published articles debunking the concept of dopamine detox. These aren't random blog posts or opinions, they are based on evidence. I'll leave the links in the description for you to check it out. Although the concept sounds simple and clean, it's based on a huge misunderstanding of neuroscience. It's a very oversimplified way of looking at how dopamine works in our brain. Let's break it down. Dopamine is not some villain in your brain that needs to be purged. It's a vital neurotransmitter, and it's essential for many of our body's functions. It's involved in things like movement, sleep, and experiencing pleasure. That feeling you get when you're motivated to take action, yep, that's dopamine working. So trying to detox from it isn't only impossible, it's actually harmful. We can't just cut it out as if it's some toxic substance. It's naturally produced by the body, and it's essential for a lot of the things we need to stay healthy. Trying to eliminate or suppress it just doesn't work. Many proponents suggest that by abstaining from pleasurable activities like eating tasty food, using social media, or watching TV, you'll somehow reset your brain and rebalance dopamine levels. But here's the catch, there is no scientific evidence to support this claim. That's right, no evidence. The idea that abstaining from pleasurable activities will regulate dopamine levels is just a myth that people keep spreading. While you might feel better after taking a break from certain activities, those benefits are more likely due to simple habit modification or self-regulation, not any kind of dopamine depletion. Essentially, it's just about breaking the cycle and making healthier choices. It's the habit change that makes you feel better, not the detox. Extreme methods like complete isolation or strict dieting can actually do more harm than good. It's important to recognize the difference between healthy habits and harmful extremes. But if it's true and dopamine detox doesn't work, how can it be that so many people still spread this misinformation? There are several reasons behind it. They take something complex, like dopamine's role in motivation and behavior, and reduce it to an oversimplified concept of too much dopamine equals bad, so we need to detox from it. But as we've already seen, the role of dopamine is far more nuanced and integral to our well-being than just a simple detox. Let's face it, it's a term that sounds catchy and easily marketable. It's a phrase that grabs attention and fits perfectly into the culture of wellness trends. When you hear detox, you immediately think of clearing out the bad stuff, right? It's an appealing, easy-to-digest concept which sounds like something we should be doing. Influencers know that catchy terms generate interest, so they use the term to attract clicks and engagement even when the actual science isn't there. Another reason dopamine detox persists is that it offers a seemingly simple solution to complex problems. Addiction, bad habits, compulsive behaviors are difficult issues to tackle, but people want easy answers. Let's be real, wouldn't you want to discover a quick fix to all of your problems? I would. Dopamine detox presents itself as a quick way to hit the reset button on all these behaviors, but the reality is there is no simple fix to such complex issues. Real change takes time, effort, and science-backed strategies, not a quick detox. But the allure of something simple and easy is hard to resist, even when it's not the right solution. But some people who try dopamine detox report feeling more refreshed or focused after taking a break from certain activities like social media or watching TV, playing video games. Why is it so? Are they lying? Well, no and yes. When you stop scrolling for hours or take a break from your phone, you're just giving your mind the space to reset and regain focus, which can be helpful. But this isn't a dopamine reset, it's simply breaking the cycle of overstimulation. It's a small habit change, not a neurochemical detox. Additionally, we can't ignore the power of the placebo effect. Some people might experience positive changes after doing a dopamine detox, but it's because they believe it's working. When people believe something is helping them, they tend to feel better, even if the actual mechanism isn't doing what they think it is. It's a psychological effect that's powerful enough to make people think they're benefiting from something that isn't even scientifically valid. And if you've enjoyed this video so far, hit the like button and join our community of life architects by subscribing to my channel. So if dopamine detox doesn't work, what can you actually do instead? Fortunately, there are evidence-based strategies that have been shown to help you break bad habits, regulate your behaviors, and improve your mental and physical well-being. These strategies are not only grounded in science, but also practical, so let's dive into them one by one. Breaking barriers is where we start. A key reason why habits can become compulsive or difficult to break is that we make them too accessible. If you're constantly exposed to the things that tempt you, whether it's social media, junk food, or video games, it's gonna be hard to resist. So the first step is to make those habits harder to engage in. One way to do this is by putting temptations out of reach. For example, you could move your phone to another room while working, or install apps that block distracting sites or notifications. You could even keep unhealthy snacks in a place that's not easily accessible or remove them altogether. Creating these barriers doesn't mean restricting yourself entirely, but it makes it easier to avoid engaging in habits that you know don't serve your best interests. This method doesn't require any sort of detox. It's simply about making it harder to fall into old patterns and easier to stick to new, healthier behaviors. When you remove the immediate temptation, you give yourself the space to make a more deliberate, conscious choice about how you spend your time. Once you're engaged in healthier behaviors, practicing mindfulness through activities like meditations can help you stay present and deeply focused on the changes you're trying to make. It helps you slow down and really appreciate the small progress you're making, allowing you to be less reactive to stressors and more focused on the present moment. I personally like doing it in the morning. It's important to set the tone early, right? That's why morning routine is such a popular topic. Starting each day with a sense of purpose and direction feels awesome. Additionally, spending just 10 to 30 minutes in early morning sunlight can kickstart your dopamine production. This exposure helps regulate your circadian rhythm, which can significantly improve your energy levels, mood, and overall mental clarity. And the best part, you don't need anything fancy. Just step outside in the morning and let that natural light do its work. Plus, it sets the tone for your day, giving you a sense of calmness and focus before all the distractions hit. And if you're someone who enjoys a cup of tea or coffee, you're in luck. Moderate caffeine intake has been shown to increase dopamine receptor availability in the brain. Research suggests that consuming 100 to 400 milligrams of caffeine, which is equivalent of 1 to 4 cups of coffee or several cups of tea, can help boost dopamine sensitivity and improve mental clarity. The key here is moderation. Too much caffeine can lead to jitteriness and disrupted sleep patterns, which can counteract its benefits. But in moderate amounts, caffeine can serve as a natural booster, helping to maintain alertness and motivation throughout the day, especially when paired with your other dopamine boosting habits. Now that you're starting your day the right way, it's important to engage in rewarding activities throughout your day. These activities don't have to be complicated or strenuous. They should be things that bring you joy and satisfaction. Whether it's painting, playing an instrument, gardening, or simply reading a book, pursuing hobbies you enjoy naturally stimulates dopamine release. This is exactly what makes dopamine such an essential part of our behavior. It's the brain's way of rewarding us for doing things that are fulfilling and enriching. So make it a priority to spend time doing what you love. These activities not only boost your dopamine levels, but also provide a sense of achievement and satisfaction, which strengthens your ability to focus and make healthier decisions. And of course, what you put into your body plays a role too. Optimizing your diet is an investment that can pay off handsomely, one of the most difficult challenges for most people. But healthy diet is so worth it. For example, I don't consume sugar and processed foods except for some rare occasions, and honestly, I don't miss it really. Regular exercise is one of the most sustainable ways to keep your dopamine levels healthy long term. It's not just a one-time fix, but a consistent habit that builds on everything else. Exercise paired with mindfulness, diet, and good sleep hygiene creates a powerful combination that helps maintain the dopamine balance you need to stay motivated. Speaking of sleep hygiene, if you're getting your body moving during the day and managing your stress levels with mindfulness and exercise, your quality of sleep will naturally improve. Good sleep hygiene helps to complete the cycle, ensuring that your brain gets the rest it needs to process everything you've learned and experienced during the day. When you sleep well, your dopamine levels are restored, making it easier to stay focused and energized the next day. Yet another important aspect of dopamine regulation is social connection. Positive social interactions with friends, family, or even colleagues are known to increase dopamine production. When you engage with supportive, like-minded people, it creates an environment where you feel understood, valued, and motivated. Positive social interactions not only help improve mood and motivation, but they also encourage empathy, understanding, and a sense of belonging, all which are vital for long-term well-being. And lastly, when it feels like these habits aren't enough or you're not seeing progress, it's important to remember that seeking professional help is a completely valid option. Professionals can guide you in developing the right tools and frameworks that help you take consistent, sustainable steps toward long-term change. Working with a professional doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're taking proactive control over your mental and emotional health, reinforcing the habits you've already started. By integrating these strategies, creating barriers, practicing mindfulness, developing routines, optimizing your diet, exercising, ensuring quality sleep, socializing, and seeking help when needed, you'll be able to build a balanced, sustainable lifestyle that supports your well-being, regulates your behaviors, and helps you reach your full potential. Instead of trying to detox from dopamine, you're building a lifestyle that fosters long-term growth and health. And that's what real progress looks like. Hit the like button and watch my previous video about what I learned from reading over 100 self-help books. I truly hope this video is helpful, and definitely have a good day.